Hello everybody and welcome back. Hopefully the technical issues have been resolved. Let's see how far we get to today. So like I said earlier today, we've had a couple of more donations to our cause. So we've gotten a few more bags. Let's see if that sound works properly now. Yes, alright again. So let's go. Resuming our progress. We are level 12 on almost everybody, and everybody's pretty close to level 12. Should be good. Let's see if we can hit 13. I don't have too much time, sadly, to stream today. I gotta go to work pretty early tomorrow. But should be good. Nice. Moving on to the Barons. Let's go Barons chat. See if that's still a thing. Don't think so. But let's check it out. Hopefully we don't encounter any, twinks out there running about, wreaking havoc. Or maybe we will. Content. $14 slot bags. So now we got 14 slot bags. We got them now on Hoplo Warrior and the Shaman, basically, which is very nice. Fastas bags will go to good use. Boom. Do we have any ore nodes? No. Okay, let's buff up while we're running. I'm still being too lazy and I haven't created buff key bindings, or not key bindings, sorry, the buff bar. Feeling a little bit sick. Before I forget to summon that. Nice. Loot is free for all. Like we said earlier, the macro does, the invite team macro that I'm using, it does set loot to FFA, but you should probably spam it just to be sure, because sometimes it messes up. Okay, officially in the Barons and not just for a small quest. And there we go. Deeper into protection tree. What is that? Destroy the demon seed. Did I get a quest somewhere that I forgot about? Okay, I'm not sure, but in any case, let's take a stone from the table. Ah, yeah, okay. So it's basically, it didn't let me turn that in because we will just take a bit more than 30 minutes. Yeah, the guide knows what it's doing, guys. The guide knows what it's doing. Keep an eye out for Chen's barrel. Where's that altar? Yeah, sorry, Chen's empty keg. Top the dread mist. Top the dread mist peak. So right there. We could just go there. We could. Just because I already picked it up. Let's see if we find Chen's empty keg. So these are the possible spawn location for Chen's empty keg. We already found one. So if I'm not mistaken, I have one here. Yep, Chen's empty keg right here. Let's see if we manage to find another one. So if it's a nice little quest. If you just happen to find them, it's good XP. If you specifically try to do it, you might waste too much time looking for it. There we go. Found another one. So there is a plus to this being a very low population place area right now, I guess. My bars seem to have changed a bit. Okay, so I do believe I will go atop that hill just to burn this. Well, let's follow the road because otherwise it's going to give me that annoying... it's not going to go away. Okay. Yeah. So now we got to go to the crossroads, but I'm going to go to this hill. Just go up there and do that brazier quest. I'm wondering if this mic works better or worse. So we have to be on top of this hill, and we have to push that thing on all the characters, I think. That's the peak. Okay, wow, that's great graphics, I guess. Can't see anything. Oh boy. Burning blades are all over the place. Let's obliterate them. They're not joking about. Definitely everywhere. there be a something here? I'm guessing not that. Is that it? No? Maybe? Wait. Top. This has to be the altar of fire, right? I don't see any other place that could be the altar of fire. But it could be in the cave. If it's in the cave, then that would also make sense. Definitely. Okay. Oh, a rare. Very nice. Cape. Nice, we all got it. That's very useful. Okay, that's good. So we did that along the way. Now let's get back to the quest ahead. Just didn't want to waste the opportunity to do this one, I guess. Already had it. So these guys definitely are warlocks. Look at all the dots. Decent XP though, I guess, as a hub in general. Bruiseweed. Sounds expensive. Yeah, I can't farm it yet. Oof. How much do I need for bruiseweed? No idea. Okay. Well, time to head down the mountain and go into a clearer view of things. So yes, there were nodes up there. They were copper nodes though, so I figured keep going a little bit. Should have probably farmed them, I know. I'll probably regret that later on. Where is it? There it is. So my add-ons seem a little bit different, like my casting bar seems a little bit different. I'm wondering if something else changed along the process of me upgrading the system today. Pretty sure I have to fix a couple more settings and stuff. Definitely hope that the stream is going smoother at least. I still have to figure out what to do instead of these headphones. I kind of want to have my head free. Yeah, I should be killing more mobs, but I feel like we can, if we can just go ahead and quest a bit more than grinding, just because grinding is so ineffective like this, then we can catch up with RFC. Okay, so now everybody's 12. Shaman is almost, well, almost. It's more than halfway to 13. And we decided we go RFC on 13, so that's good. Okay, here we are. Let's not forget to take the flight path. Just because I'm already passing next to it. Now I always like to also open it up. That way I know for a fact that I have it. Ooh, raptor thieves. Is it just kill raptors or collect something? Oh well. We will see soon enough. Yeah, Barons is a nice hub. So this dude does have a... hello! Another streamer! Cool, 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 cool. Making friends, making friends. Love that. thanks. Nice, thanks, dude. It's not the best. But yeah, it's the best I came up with. At least on these tunes, this works well. Especially the bars here for, you know, for the hover over. Because can't just send keybinds or keystrokes anymore. So yeah, this works. Nice, dude. I'll be sure to follow. Hopefully the sound is good. This is a new microphone, so I'll have no idea how that is. Hoping it's alright. In any case, good luck with getting level 20, dude. You got this. Right, time to climb more abominable stairs or staircases. Just ramps in general. You got this, boys. Don't fall off. Nice. Made it. Could have sent them one, but it's alright. Let's go. Alright. Say an awesome day to our new friend here. Be sure to check out his stream as well. Sounds loud is good. Sounds loud is good. Unless it's too loud. Then it's problematic. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a collection quest. This is going to be fun. Yep. Wrap their heads and collide. Yep. Okay, time to get a lot of stuff again. Don't think this is part of a chain, so we might skip it if the drop rate is horrible. But anyways, time for some good old hover focus. There we go. The warrior definitely needs some time to pick up threat, I guess, which is logical. I mean, it's not just a magical attack that it just does and has an infinite amount of threat. You do have taunt on the warrior, which is nice. You don't really have that on a druid. You do have that on a paladin, but obviously being horde in vanilla, you have no access to it. Just like Alliance has no access to shamans. Alright, so let's see, 1 and 2 so far. Oh, gotta remember to loot on the other ones first, otherwise I'd lose the quest progress on the main one. So let's do that then. Okay, so far this seems alright. Looks like we'll be doing that a little bit. The spread, then we can always do the, what's that, Quillman I think, or Razor Mania. We can do that while we are killing these ones. Do get skin ups, skill ups for skinning, skin ups. So that's alright. You have to pay attention to nodes around here because the nodes are... Keyboard is kind of loud. Okay, I'll have to work on that. Thanks for the tip. Might be able to set my microphone in a bit of a different location and fix it that way. Appreciate the tip, man. Or I'll try hitting it softer. Don't think that'll work. I like smashing keyboards. Alright. Getting the boom for the microphone, I think tomorrow. So that might help, because right now the microphone is like really right next to the keyboard, and it's also on the table, so I'm guessing when I click the keyboard it does kind of vibrate through. So that might help. I hope so. Okay, so far the drop rate is really not horrible. So I guess we're gonna do that as long as we keep finding them. I think we killed 6 and we got like 3, so 1 and 2 is not bad at all. 1 and 2 is not bad at all. We are getting light feathers too. It's funny, but you can sell them. They go okay on the auction house. Like, you know, not great, but anything helps. Also, we also have use for them. All in all, good deal. Let's see. So at the current rate, it's going to take us about an hour to hit next level, but that's sort of without turning in quests. So I think once we finish the quests here, we will get 13, and then we'll hit RFC. It's been long overdue. I know. Don't need huntresses yet. Yeah. So it is a bit of running, because we do need to get to find them, but it looks like the spawn rate's pretty good too. At least on the Plains Striders. I hope it is on the Raptors as well. I think the Raptors spawn more on the other side here of this road. Pretty empty. Too bad they don't come in herds. So you can just kill a whole herd, get a lot of loot, and move on. Yeah, RFC is going to be fun. RFC is definitely going to be fun. I should be hitting RFC tomorrow, because today is already a bit too late. But I should definitely be hitting RFC tomorrow, and I will, of course, stream it. Everything here is on stream. Moving with the wrong one and trying to skin with the wrong one. Yep, that happens too. Trying to tap the keyboard a bit softer. Okay, we're almost done with the shaman. So 2 more for the shaman. And then we'll move on to the warlock. There goes that 1 and 2. Too bad. Okay. Pay attention if there's some nodes around. There are not. Still need to get that mining up. We are getting some skill ups. We use mace, just swapped to mace recently. We do need that. As a tank, you do want to be able to hit, so skill ups are an important part. So if you get a new weapon, be sure to skill it up a little bit. The nice thing with the multi-box team is that you can actually just whack a couple of things a bit and heal yourself. So that helps. And at later levels, there's that trick in what's it called? I forgot this all. I'll remember it in a bit and tell you about it. But you should get skill ups fast enough in dungeons as well. Just be sure to build the red a bit more. Wow. So definitely lost that 1 and 2 drop rate. Haven't been getting any. Nice, okay. Should complain sooner. Always works. So while you're killing stuff here in the barrens, be sure to keep your eye out for Jen's empty keg. There are several spawn locations for it. It's a nice little boost for later on. So if you're multi-boxing, obviously you need to find 5 of them, because as soon as you loot it, it disappears. We already got it on 2 now, so that's pretty nice. After these couple of kills, I'm gonna rebuff. Should probably create some water as well, but it's going pretty chill. Not sure if it's oh, you know what? Let's buff now and create some water. Just because we can. Okay. A couple of clicks later. Can create 1 more water. So yeah, so like I said, water dispenser is pretty decent for, it helps just to spread the water about. Like now all you need to do is pretty much trade, and it gets automatically put into the trade window because of a water dispenser add-on. So that's pretty nice. It saves you the hassle of going through it yourself, through your inventory. Warrior does not need mana. Nice. So we got some little lore from Jay in the chat. So Chen, okay, let me read it for you. Chen is the panda for Warcraft 3. His keg is empty because he drank it. That makes sense. He is a panda after all. They do love their alcohol. That's nice. Thanks, Jay. That's pretty cool. Could be interesting to drop a little bit more nuggets of lore in here. Yeah, we got 3 on the Warlock now, so after that we should find some Raptors. Pretty low on Raptors. Does this drop it? Yes. So there should be a keg around here somewhere. Okay, I think around those trees right there. If it spawned here, that is. Let's see if we can find it. Should be right there. Did we get it? Maybe. Let's go this along the way. There is a zebra quest too, I think, later on. But not now. Ooh. Yes, Mage Royale. That's nice. Skill up. Let's do this. So there should be one in this camp. Oh yeah, the add-on that shows these type of things is Questy. Highly recommended. Lots of quality of life improvements, including just a tracker to see where everything is, so you don't have to go. For example, if you go to the capital or whatever, or stuff, yes, we found one. You don't have to ask guards where vendors are or trainers. Hello there. Coming in hot. Need to make these buttons a little bit bigger, I guess. Okay, so this one, yo, let's check it out. Okay, so warrior does not have it. Shaman has it. Yeah. Okay, warlock has it. So now we need it on the mage, the priest, and the warrior. Okay. So 3 to go. Nice. Should be able to find more. The respawn rate is also not that bad on that keg. So even if you loot it in one place, just kill a couple of mobs around, it should respawn. I think it sits on around 30 minutes last time I checked, but not that sure. Anyways, shouldn't be a problem if you're solo, just find one. Oh, he ran away from me. It's like the Achilles heel of multiboxing. Something just runs the other way. That's pretty decent. Let me take that from the warlock. Oh yeah, water dispenser also works on warlock stones, health stones. So they get put automatically in here as well. Two more for the warlock. Still a lot of raptor heads missing. Should be a spawn of raptors somewhere better. I think along the coastline, like closer to the coastline, near Ratchet. I believe there were more raptors than planesriders. Still gotta remember to keep checking the priest, just to see if there are some nodes to collect. Okay, it looks like we did a pretty good job dwindling the planestrider population here, seeing as there are none. Oh, okay, somebody else is killing them as well. That makes more sense. Let's skin this one and see if we can find more. Okay, there we go. Now again, as the closer you get to mountains and hills and stuff like that, be sure to check your mining toon as well for the nodes, unless it's on your main toon, then obviously you're set. So while I'm scanning and checking real quick, nothing, moving on. Yeah, try not to skin. If somebody just killed something, try not to skin it immediately. Just see, maybe they have skinning and they're busy with something else. It's very rude to steal from other people. Unless it's the opposite faction, you know, alliance. In that case, kill them and then skin. Preferably them. Fortunately, you can't. Okay. We will definitely go RFC at 13. We do have a lot of XP to catch up for. So right now, solo you would have been about closer to level 14 now. We have skipped a lot of grinding phases just because grinding as a multi-box team in the open world is, yeah, it just takes too long. The XP gets split up too much, so it's not ideal. Unless, like I said, unless you got your mage just AoEing stuff down and your whole team chilling, I still think it's a bad idea to do. Quests will get you there way faster, or just dungeons. If you can farm in dungeons, that's pretty fast, but to me that misses the point. Just enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. Don't try to hit max level so fast. Unless it's, you know, an alt and you're trying to switch class or something like that. Then just go for it. So far, I'm still not sure if Warrior was the correct decision for a tank for this group. It seems like Warrior is better suited for a group. So far, to me, it seems like Warrior is better suited for a group of melees. Could be wrong though, I could be wrong. We'll see how it goes in RFC. And obviously at lower levels it's not really any type of measure. It's not a good representation of what your class can do. So we need to give it more chance. Yep. So it doesn't cut the XP exactly in 5. There's like a 1.4 ratio. So if you're in a 2-man group, you pretty much get 100% XP, but based on the higher group member. So the lower group member will get less XP. You get punished, so that way you don't get carried too hard. And then it's like 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4. The higher the groups are. And inside raid areas, you basically get no XP in raids. Only some bugs. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was considering instead of warrior, I was considering a druid. But that's just me. I've never actually played a warrior before. So I know, it's a sin. It's World of Warcraft. Been playing it since vanilla. And I've never played a warrior. Crazy, right? Figured it's high time to change that. Nice, okay. Warlock is done. Moving on to the mage. Seems like I found a nice cluster of them here. So let's go ahead and obliterate them. I'm wondering if we can enable saving live chat, or is that like more for more premium people? Sorry, rambling a bit. I'm wondering if there's a way to save the live chat included with the video, because right now it says live chat has been not saved for this video or something like that. Figure it out later on. Stay with me. There we go. Sickly gazelle. Let's kill this raptor and see if we can find a node around here. Right, so I don't know if you noticed that right now, but this is what I was talking about that sometimes happen. So the mouse over hover works really well, but sometimes for me it's really just the last one. So I'm thinking somewhere here I skipped like a couple of pixels between the windows, and it loses the mouse over hover. But sometimes the last window for me does not get the command, like it doesn't get the focus. and then it stays focused on this one right before. So it's a great feature, but you do have to pay attention. It's usually not that, you know, it's not that harsh, because that's why I like to have a DPS here. That just happened again. That's why I like to have a DPS there. So yeah, you're losing some DPS, but if you have your healer on the last slot, you really need to pay attention to it, because at least for me, and if you're using my setup for this, for the layout, then pay attention to that. I will try to fix it and upload the new layout if that is the problem. That's the only thing I can think of right now, because the other windows work perfectly. So I really think there's like a gap here between those two windows, and it hits the desktop and focuses on the desktop instead of the window. Because like I said, there is like a small delay. I've reduced it by a lot, and this app, it reduces the delay for the focus by a lot. But the default delay you get from this feature in Windows is like 500 milliseconds. 500 milliseconds is really not good. So yeah, so the way it works with mouse over, this is what I've shown, and this is how it basically stayed relevant. Is there's a Windows 10 feature that's called mouse over focus. So basically, as soon as I move my mouse here, it just focuses this window and that window. And this is what enables me to follow the terms of service, because I am literally the one pressing all the buttons. So I'm not on my main window. In fact, I'm actually very little on my main window, because all it has to do is like hit a couple of times, and if I'm losing aggro. So basically that's why you see the mouse going up and down here. Because, see, and that's why you hear me spamming also, because I just go up and down and I press 2. Right? And then my skills are at 2. So on all the windows, it's just the macro for assisting the main one. It's just on key binding 2. So obviously there are more key bindings for me, with more macros that are usually basically just assist and do, assist and do. The only one that's different is the healer. The healer is basically these. So 2 and 3 for me is bubbling on the tank and healing on the tank. And right here, there's like, I order, okay, I'll just show it. So in Shadow Unit Frames, you can also do that in your main, if you're using raid profiles and stuff like that, you can also do that. But the party, I always make sure the party itself is always sorted by name, and then I show the player in the party. That way, it's always the same, because it's my multi-boxing team, it's always the same. So these are basically just macros. So this one is macro for Hoplo, and that one's the macro for the Warlock, and that one is this. So this allows me to click it. That's why it's so big and huge and obtrusive. Normally, if you'd be playing like this and this bar would be full, it would be unplayable. But because this is the side window, and the only way that I can actually yield them outside of click is just doing this. And click for me is pretty annoying. It causes me more trouble than benefits, basically, just because I click a lot. So yeah. Mouse over focus. As you can see, I'm just mousing over the windows and clicking the skills. And that's what kept multiboxing alive for me. It's really a lot less effective than what it used to be. But if you look at the terms of service and terms and conditions, that's basically all you can do right now. As long as it's one key, one window, one person, one tune, basically. So you cannot broadcast in any ways. That's why the setup looks a little bit weird sometimes for the UI for a couple of the other ones. I also tend to have like, later on I create one bar that's like huge in the middle of the window here for the other characters, for like a health potion, and health style. And as for debuffs, I use the cursive here, and I just make it huge here. So you can also really easily click it with the other ones. Sure thing. That's what the channel is for. I will be uploading, I promised this a bit, but I've already made it, I just need to upload it. a series on how to set it up, how my setup is, and what it is. Yeah, dual boxing is really fun, and that could definitely speed you up, 100%. So the reason you can enable it by Windows, so I'm going to show you where you can enable it right now. Let me just loot that. So if you go to the ease of access, no, I need the other one. Yeah, it's Windows 10. Where is that? And then let's just do it the old-fashioned way. So you go to ease of access, and then there should be like the ease of access center. Where is it? It always looks different. I just installed it again. Mouse interaction, other mouse options. They really hide it. It's the accessibility options, so hold up. Why can't I see? Okay, I need to change this just to see it differently. Yeah, clicking on it is pretty annoying. Hold up. Yeah, it should be in the ease of access center. Make the mouse easier to use. To change this. There was some way I could see it in the old way, right? Like the old, oh no. Here we go. Here we go. We're about to get ganked. Are we? Sure. I think so. Yeah, I can't read that, my dude. I can't read that, my dude. I'm gonna try to hit there, just so that I can show you. Oh, yeah, I don't know. He probably reported me or something. Should be able to see the old-fashioned control panel. Let me see how I forgot how I can activate it. That's the control panel. Ah, there we go. Okay, so if you go to ease of access here, and then you go to the ease of access center, you go to make the mouse easier to use, and there it is. Activate a window by hovering over it with the mouse. Yeah. And this is the feature that enables this basically. It just activates a window by hovering over it, literally like it says here. Now the default Windows one has a delay. It has 500 millisecond delay. So in my video I show how you can set it to lower to 50 millisecond, and then it's really just hovering and focusing. Because half a second delay means you have to literally just stay on the window for half a second and then click. It is doable, but it is annoying. Oh yeah, don't fair, of course. And right, and there's a lot of guys at the forum at warboxing.com, including me, that have been looking into like legal ways of doing this. So one of the things that I do recommend getting is this app right here. It's called Wow OpenBox. It's literally wowopenbox.org, I believe. You can see the source code to it. You can see everything. The only thing it does is activate this Windows feature if you wanted to, and it reduces the latency. It also enables you to make these layouts real easily, and it enables you to switch the focus, which I do with like this one keybind, like you saw. So that's nice. So you can just switch to your other windows much easier and set them as the main focus. That's basically all that program does. You can see the terms. You can see the code. It's open source. It's on GitHub, and the whole idea behind it is to absolutely adhere to the new rules. Really nice stuff. If you dual box with mages, you can also do a lot of nice AoE farms like that. So if you see me switching sometimes to the priest, that's because the priest has, he is the miner, and the warrior has skinning and herbalism. And the reason why mining is on the alt is because you can catch up with mining through smelting. So it's a bit more okay if you miss a couple of nodes. Whereas with herbalism, there's no catch-up mechanism. Time flies when you're having fun. Mage, priest, and warrior still need beaks, and everybody still needs raptor heads. Hopefully a different place will have more raptors. In any case, this is a pretty decent farm. And Shaman got... ooh, I still have 2 free talent points. Let's go. Shaman is 13. We're getting there. We are getting there. Gonna go check Chen's CAC again, just to see if it already respawned. It does. So that's what took me a bit as well. Yeah. That's what I was just struggling with it as well because I had reinstalled Windows fresh. If you press Windows R, so the Windows key on your keyboard with R. Hold up, let me just scan these. Windows and R. It's going to launch this run, and in the run panel you type control, As soon as you type control, you're going to get the old control panel, which is much better. Ease of access, center, make the mouse easier to use, and there it is. That's the option. It's a bit hidden, but you can find it. So again, Windows R to run stuff, type control, and press enter. You're going to get the old control panel, ease of access center. Just make the mouse easier to use, and it's right there. I was literally just struggling with that as well, because in my previous installation I just had the old control panel as the default one. How do I save chat history? Let me check that out real quick. Okay, done it. I did saw some, like there are some streams where you can see the live chat as well when you're replaying the stream. Must be missing something. I'll dig deeper later on. Wait, I was going for Shinsuke, right? Yeah, right there. Very welcome. Very, very welcome. I hope it helps. Like I said, you might want to Google a bit just to adjust, just to find the, or wait for my clips, just to find the setting for reducing the latency, because it is 500 millisecond by default. And that's, I found it a bit much. It's very doable. I found it a bit much. For me, it's like 50 millisecond. That's great. Is there a nice emoji that's just normal? There we go. Trying to get used to all this streaming stuff. I'm pretty new to it. Muscle memory is definitely a thing. I found myself, you start doing stuff, like even when you're playing another character, you start doing stuff from the character that you're used to, like with just muscle memory, just doing that, and you're like, wait, what? That doesn't, what? Oh, just remember to turn that feature off when you're not playing, because it gets a bit annoying when you're doing other stuff on your computer and suddenly your windows switch because you bumped your mouse. That's why I like this app also. As soon as you, yeah, So now it's pretty hard because, as you can see, it's exactly what I was talking about. So as soon as you leave the World of Warcraft windows, it automatically turns it off. So it's really nice. I might make a PowerShell script, that Windows PowerShell script that like turns it on and off with a Windows keybind or something like that. That might also make it easier to use. Basically, I need to upload the clips I promised, the video series I promised about how to set this up. That's where I also discuss the legality of it. I go through and show you the blue posts, the official stance of them. It's always useful to have. Not even sure. So I got a meeting in 6 hours. This is gonna be fun. I was really hoping to at least get the Plane Strider beaks, but they seem to not have the same idea. Let's see if we can get another keg at least. So a keg party later on. No drops at all. Ooh, a raptor. Come here, you. Need your head. So there are some things in this game that I do understand. So for example, if you're farming insignia or something like that, I get it. It doesn't drop always. But if you're killing a raptor and you need to loot its head, I'm pretty sure they all have heads. It's not like they're headless chickens running about. Same for the Plane Strider beak. They have beak, or Murloc eyes. They have eyes. So sometimes it doesn't make sense. Yes, we got another keg. Should have just some things should have been 100%. Then again, I know I'm ranting because I need to collect so much of it. So ignore me. No. AoE storms is definitely something you don't want to stand in with such a big group. It's embarrassing. But until you get like Prayer of Mending, I think it is the AoE skill, or the AoE Nova heal, you really don't want to stand in that. Did the mage get it? I think the mage got it last, right? Yes, the mage got it last, so now it's the priests. Nice, and now we just need one more for the warrior. We are good to go on Chen's keg. Yes, Moonstalker claws. Absolutely horrible. And I mean, they have 5 on each paw. Come on, we can do this. I got the 4 and then the 1 claw like above. That's my impersonation of a claw. Moonstalker Claw. Okay, so I'm being told that the mic might be a little bit too loud. Okay, I will figure it out. Oh, there we go. See, it just happened again with the last one. Yeah, I definitely need to see if my layout is the thing that's causing the last one not to react very well. But so far, it's not that big a deal. I think in the end game dungeons, it's going to affect me a lot more. Just because DPS loss means you have to heal more, mana problems, no innervate to compensate, so yep, I have to pay attention to that. I think I'll at least finish this Planesrider before I call it a day today. Yes, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Absolutely. Maybe they got into a fight and ripped each other's claws out or something. I don't know. Like there's the one alpha Moonstalker that's like running about with like all of his pack's claws here. The necklace of it. It's just weird. It's just weird. Good old interact. Oh right. So in TBC and Wrath of the Lich King later on, they did introduce click on, so you could focus the main guy and then focus target. In here you do need to use an add-on that allows you to replicate that, but there's a lot of add-ons that allow you to do that in Classic as well. So it's 2 clicks, focus, and then interact with target. Interact with target is just in the key bindings. If you go to targeting, it's just built in. It's just interact with target. G. So that's what I use for looting and for interacting with NPCs and stuff like that. So 2 keys now. I press it with the 3 actually. I press it with the warrior, and if I want to loot it with the mage, I use the first key binding, which is focus, target on the focus, and then the second one, which is just interact with target, and it loots it. Yeah, I will eventually close the Discord channel as soon as I figure out how I can save chat. I might just close the Discord channel just so that there's more activity on the chat. I think that's better. I also then don't have to repeat questions. Signs that you are tired. You are in a safe zone, you hear stealth, you forget you got an imp with phase shift, you think it's a rogue coming to gank you. Yes. Legit. I have 3 monitors, but I'm using the one with all of these. My main monitor, 27-inch, has the Windows on it. OBS Studio is on my right, and on my left I have Signal and Discord, basically. That's why you see me looking like this every time. Checking the chat. And like this, checking Discord. It's actually more work than multiboxing. So yeah, 27 main, 24, 24 on the sides. Was thinking an ultra wide monitor, but I'm not really sold on those. Yeah, correct. On one single big screen. I find that easier just for the mouse, just because if you have to go to another screen, that's another something that can get messed up in the process. So I like them nice and close because it is a lot of work. So right now it's nothing. You're just running about. You could do this easily solo as well. But in dungeons, it's a hassle. I tried having it on more screens, but you really want closer travel time. You want no travel time, and then it just becomes muscle memory what you do with your just the mouse and the way you're controlling all the characters and the heals. So it just becomes muscle memory real quick, and you're able to react faster. Well, I just said I wanted a herd. Look at that. It's a herd. It's a pack. Pack of them. Let's get them. Let's get them all. This is where AoE would come in handy. So easy with this. Nice. Four monitors. Four monitors is definitely huge to have. You can have a lot of things running at the same time. Alt tabbing is the enemy. Set up in a square, that's pretty nice. I have an arm, so it's 3 in a row. I would like a fourth one like up here, but then camera, I'd have to figure out what to do with it. Yeah, the only problem with having a multi-monitor setup is if you go anywhere else, you become useless. Like if you're not at your home and you want to play or you want to game or you want to do whatever, impossible. So difficult to go back. I even made them get even made them get me more monitors at work just because of that. Luckily, we now work more from home, so that's a non-issue. I did a pretty good job on the place riders. They're all gone. Yeah, I know. Keyboard, mouse, chair, the whole setup. Yep. Basically, we made our homes so comfortable that leaving them makes no sense. So I need 12 more beaks. 12 more beaks and I can go to sleep. I'm going on vacation next week. And I have my laptop and I'm taking a keyboard with me and a mouse, so I still have the Razer Naga and everything is fine, but I'm dreading it. It's not just not the same. Just not the same. Wonder how that's gonna go. Come on, boys. Let me see them beaks. Does anybody from work follow? Yes. Okay. I do have I think one subscriber from work. Ooh, gaming on a laptop. Every time I see like a Razer Blade, the new versions and stuff, I'm like, oh man, that seems like really cool. That seems really cool, and I want to get it. I'm like, yeah, I'll just get a docking station or something like that, but I always end up nope. PC is the best. Can't help it. No, nothing can beat 24 cores. Regular ones, not laptop ones. And definitely not like a keyboard and I don't know, yeah, difficult. Where am I headed? Oh, just I live in the Netherlands, so just here close by. Nothing too far. It's like an hour drive away, close to the border with Belgium. It's more like a break with the wife and the kid, because we needed a break. Just gonna chill somewhere. Thank you. Hope I will. I am taking a laptop with me, but definitely cannot multi-box on that laptop. Nice, dude. Spain is also a very nice place to be. A lot of Dutch people go to Spain. They buy like a summer house in Spain, and some of them move there permanently. A lot. Very popular place. Gotta remember to loot with the right one. Doesn't affect it very much, but I might forget. Yep. North Europeans definitely love the Mediterranean coast. They like the climate there as well. So, for example, right now here it's just raining. Now, I don't mind it at all. I love the rain, but It's kind of weird because it was like warm rain, like storm. Oh, there we go. That plug got stuck. Pick him up. Any nodes? I'm kind of low on nodes lately. Okay, so 1 more on the priest and 6 more on the warrior. Then we are good. We might even ding if we turn in the demon seed and we got demon seed, dwarf master, and place rider menace. Yep, absolutely. So if we turn these in, we will ding 13 and we will be able to go RFC tomorrow for 100%. So that's nice. This is exciting. Finally, RFC. Took a bit longer than I expected. Not much longer than I expected. So 14 hours total played with all the explanation, the pauses and the stops in between is not horrible. Not ideal, you can definitely do it better. You can definitely do it faster if you focus more. Especially without gathering professions. You can do it much faster. But, like I said, this is the total amount, and I'm trying to do it the most effective way for late game as well. So we will be crafting gear and doing more. Nice. 6 more to go. There's that pack again. Yep, definitely, but really worth it. So the only gathering profession that doesn't actually really slow down leveling is skinning, because you skin pretty fast. But still, if you are on a fresh server, it's definitely recommended to pick up 2 gathering professions until you hit max level. Correct. Yep. So like Jay says, it's just economically a lot more reasonable to level with them, and later on you can just drop one or both for a profession. So for example, the shaman is going to be, so considering the shaman is going to be the main, I'm going to PvP with him and stuff later on. He's going to have engineering, and I'm still not 100% sure what I want for the secondary skill. It's probably going to be either leatherworking or enchanting. However, because you're in a, because this isn't TBC, Burning Crusade and stuff like that, and there are no ring enchants and stuff like that, somebody else can be the enchanter, which is also okay, but we will see how it goes. Oops. Lagged out there and got behind me. Okay, this one's being a bit annoying. At least it dropped a beak. 3 more beaks. We're almost there. And then we're gonna go and see if Chenskeg spawned again over there. And hopefully we can call it a night. Actually, I take that back. I think what I will do is turn in the quests, make sure I'm level 11, and then get Orgrimmar. So we're ready for RFC. As soon as we hit tomorrow, we don't have to run about to go there. That sounds like a more reasonable plan. Sleep is overrated anyways. I can fall asleep in the meetings anytime. Yes, it did. Nice. There it is. block this dude. We have another War Stomp if need be. I don't want to get the Storm again. We do have another War Stomp, and we have the Earth Shock, of course, from the Shaman. So what is important with this interrupts is you do want to, when you macro it, you do want to have it with a macro for cancel casting. You want the interrupts to come in as soon as you press it. You don't want to wait for it. Well, we're definitely here a while because this is the third time we're buffing up. Yes, warriors do not use intellect, but you gain weapon skill ups, defense skill ups. So basically these skill ups, intellect helps for those. So I just buffed the warrior as well. Yeah, see, it even says so. Increases the rate at which weapon skill improve. Okay, so just the weapon skill apparently, not the defense and stuff. Correct. Like Jay says, especially counterspell, you definitely want counterspell to be on cancel casting and then immediately counterspell. So that's basically what we got here on the Earth Shock one. Also, cancel casting and Earth Shock. You just want them to be snappy, and there's already a delay with going with the mouse. Like it's not much. It's not much, but it's not like the instant reaction you have. If it's just your main character, it's just one character that you're playing, you just have the instant reaction and it happens. Here you actually have to go to your character that has it. So I know it sounds funny, but it's another process that you do, and it's not just muscle memory or just an instant reaction. So you do end up doing it a bit slower than a person doing one box. So any second counts, any millisecond counts. Maybe not in leveling, although sometimes even in leveling you don't want to lose your team. Almost there, almost there. 3 more. I think I could just smite with the priest a little bit more now, just because he's not being used that much. I think on these levels bubble is enough. So I might start smiting with the priest again, just to speed it up even more. Although the killing speed is not that problematic right now. And smite is on number 4, and like I said, I like the attacking being on number 2. Okay, let's just leave it out. Otherwise I have to go 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. I mean, it's doable, but two more. Let's go. Just 2 more. I kind of feel like no. So I know it's funny, but my number 1 and my number 2, they're power word shield. I don't use the priest to deal damage, just because I really want his mana to be up all the time, and I want him to be ready to heal or decurse or bubble at a moment's notice. And it is funny in the world because, I mean, in the general world, I could probably do Shadow Word Pain and some more DPS, but I'm not lacking on DPS with the setup, and it's one less thing to worry about. It has to do more with muscle memory in the way you play. Like, you know that this spot is just focused on healing and stuff. It helps. So right now this seems like this is super easy right now. This is just world leveling. There's nothing to it. I'm literally killing Planeswalkers, so it's really not a challenge. But later on in instances, you really do want to, you have to micromanage it a bit more. Alright, we are done. So reach level 13, that's something we're going to do now by turning in. Yeah, so I keep him free. It helps later on, and the sooner you get used to it, the better it is. I will optimize it a bit more later on, definitely. Okay, I really want that level 13, so you got this. Will we get it? Honestly, don't know. I think we're going to cut it really close. I think the mage is going to not get it. Well, we'll see. I think this one's like either under or above. In any case, we are not going to get him, I think. Look at that. Mining vein. Okay. Can we get up there though? Don't fall down. Stay with me, boys. Nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna go turn this in and then go there, because from here I can fly to Orgrimmar. So that seems the more reasonable way to do it. Just tell me you're up here. Hey, you guys, come on, you got this. You got this. Come on, boys. Yes, there he is. It's just a warrior. Right, it's the warrior quest. That's okay. Thanks, Jay. Okay, so it's right there, right? That weapon that he needs. Oh, supplies, okay. We're just gonna go for the demon seed right now. I really hope it's enough XP. You have chance, empty keg. So close. So very close. Worst case scenario, we'll just start collecting raptor heads. But that's gonna happen tomorrow. Yes. World of Runcraft. Oh, wait. Anyone knows? No. But we do have a peace bloom here. Still green. Still green. Damn. Now we have to run all the way back. I'm gonna run through the shoreline. Get some zebra hooves along the way. Look at that, the raptor. It was being difficult. Not gonna go out of my way for a peace bloom. Might be a skill up, I know. I will sin a bit just because it's so late. Nice. Skinning is coming along nicely. As expected, the easiest one to level. I think the next one he gives me is like something in a cave here. Do I remember that correctly? Don't know anymore. It's been so long since I've done these quests. Nice. So, somebody hit. Yes. Okay, so the Warlock hit level 13. That's another one. That's 13. Let's go. Destruction. Come on, boys. You got this. You got this. Yeah, the warrior is definitely gonna hit it. Maybe along the way now as well. Priest and the mage. Yep. Did I turn that in? Place Trader Beaks. Thought I did. Nice upgrades. I'm gonna try avoid killing stuff now just to get there as fast as I can. Except for the quest things like the raptors and stuff. I'm still gonna kill those. Just in case we're still gonna need to do that. See? Very nice. No. Oh, sorry. The aggro. Alright. Let's get rid of him. There we go. Warrior is up. Ooh, shield bash and overpower. Nice. Should learn skills. Where is this? There it is. Nice yellow. Should probably pay a bit more attention to the side just to make sure there are no copper nodes. Right now, nothing. Good. Don't need those anymore. We are almost there. We are very close. There's a zebra. We're going to kill that. We need the hooves. Oh no, there's a lot of them here. Now I'm going to have to kill them all. It's like Pokemon. Except without the catching part. Earth root. Green. Still gonna gather. Okay, I'm gonna skip zebras as well. If I see raptors, I am gonna kill them, but let's just get there. Let's just get there. 90 and 91%. Yeah, this has to be okay. This has to be okay. Got 2 quests to hand in here. They're not the best of quests to hand in, but I'm hoping. Last one for good measure. So 90 XP just got me 1%. Weird. Shouldn't be, right? Definitely not. Okay, so pick up flight path. Turn in chance gag. More XP. Discovery XP is good. Okay, everybody has it, very good. We could bank stuff here, but we are going to Orgrimmar anyways, so let's try to speed this up a little bit. That. Hello. Living people. Okay, Wolf Master. Okay. 97%. Come on, boys. You got this. You got this. This has to be it. This has to be it. There's Brewmaster Dorn. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for RFC tomorrow. We have got this. How many more signatures do we need on the guild? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more 6. That's okay. We got this too. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna fly to Orgrimmar. And good days. RFC tomorrow. RFC tomorrow. This is awesome. This is great. This is where the fun begins. Let's see how we can handle it. Level 13, multi-box RFC. Let the dungeon adventures begin. All right, I'm gonna hit the sack now. As soon as they come off the flight path, I'm just gonna log off. There's no need for everybody to see the flight path. It's pretty boring. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. That would be great. I try to stream as much as I can. Jay, buddy, thanks a lot for talking. Thanks a lot for the conversations. It was really fun. I'll be sure to watch your stream as well when you're on. I appreciate it a lot. Have a good night, and see you next time. Goodbye.